Welcome back, everybody, to Saturn Gaming. Uh, Today we're going to be heading into Pokemon Tower. We have our Sylph Scope on hand, and what we're going to do is get Mr. Fuji from Team Rocket's grasp. I did a little training off screen. Everybody's up to level 31. Nobody really learned any new moves, except Bowser learned Withdraw. I'm keeping Withdraw. It ups his defense. It's not really needed, but I just got rid of Tackle. I just kind of felt like having it. Everybody else is looking pretty good. I am very impressed with Venus's stats. 73 and 71 special. Not very good defensively, and not very fast, but in terms of special attack and normal attack, pretty decent. Nobody else has any significant worth, right? Well, that's not the right word. Nobody else had any significant change. Freedom has decent special, but didn't learn anything yet. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is heading to the tower. I have some Great Balls so we can catch a new Pokemon. But first thing we're going to do is fight Gary. And remember I told you guys... Sorry, I had to listen to this music. This is so cool. Creepy. I came to pray for my Clefairy. I can't stop crying. That's crazy. But remember how I had told you guys about Gary's Raticate theory? You'll see the text that leads many people to believe that we actually did kill his Raticate. Anyway, he's right here. Let's do it. Hey, Saturn! What brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. See how he said your Pokemon don't look dead? And he's asking why I would be here. Well, why is he here? So it's interesting. Definitely something to consider. Pidgeotto. Yeah, we're going to lead with Bowser. Should be able to take out Pidgeotto pretty easily. Oh, it's actually pretty strong, but... Woo! Critical hit! Gyarados. He has a Gyarados at this point? See how he's just upped his game? He's just going hard now. Shoot. Well, we have our own Gyarados, which is nice, but... I did not know he had Gyarados at this point. Okay, we should be able to take it out. Nice. Okay. That would have been freaky. Growlithe. Yeah, we'll go Bowser again. Man, I want a Growlithe. In this game, you actually can't catch Growlithe. You can only catch Vulpix out on that last route that we were trying to get a Growlithe on. Kadabra. Who'd be good against Kadabra? Let's just go Death. See, now Gary's team is really starting to form. He's getting a lot of his main party members. Like, he's gonna have a Gyarados, he's gonna have an Arcanine, he's gonna have Alakazam in his final Elite Four battle. Ivysaur, and we'll keep Death in. Uh-oh. He's setting up. Oh, we got him. Pretty easy battle. But you can definitely see he's starting to get more serious. What, you stinker? I took it easy on you, too. How's your Pokedex coming, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. That's crazy when you think about it. He says there's almost no Marowak left. Which is pretty insane because either Rocket hunted them to extinction, or they're just very rare to find. Now, I don't think we can get Pokemon on this floor. I don't think we can get an encounter on this floor. But really, the only thing we can catch in this tower is, I think, Ghastly and Cubone. So, oh, this might be our first Pokemon battle, though. Oh, no, never mind. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Sylph Scope might be able to unmask them. Okay, this is where we can actually encounter Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Man, when you think about it, Pokemon, it gets dark when it comes to ghosts. There's a lot of ghost entries that are, ghost Pokedex entries that are really crazy. They talk about, you know, there's Drifloon in Generation 4. It's a ghost balloon that it drags children to hell, which is scary. Wow, I'm saved. And then, even here, these channelers are possessed by ghosts, which is... Oh, here's our encounter. And it's Ghastly. Okay, now we have to be careful here. Psychic's good against... Okay, Ghost is good against Psychic, but the thing is, Ghastly is a Ghost Poison, because Gen 1 has poison everywhere. So, it will hurt it and probably kill it. So what we have to do is... I'm gonna try putting it to sleep. Wow, I woke up pretty quick. Oh, geez, that's not good. So Confuse Ray is a guaranteed confusion. Ouch. This guy's gonna be hard to catch, I can already tell. Ah, man. So it knows Lick, Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is a great move. 100% accuracy, and it guarantees to confuse the opponent. Okay, I'm going to try a Great Ball on this thing. We may have to poison it. Nice. Ghastly. Ghastly, the gas Pokemon. Almost invisible, this gaseous Pokemon cloaks the target and puts it to sleep without notice. Man, I can never read. Ghastly, we're gonna nickname him. I'm gonna call him, ooh, what should we call this guy? Rick Ghastly? Let me think here. This guy could be a very valuable team member. I'm probably going to train him off screen for a little bit just to see how good he gets. The only problem is I don't know how to trade Pokemon on an emulator, so he could be stuck with a Haunter. So I may or may not use him, but... let me see here. Let me see. What's a good ghost name? I'm trying to think here. Call him Phantom, which isn't that great, but... Phantom, no. Spooky? No. Sorry guys. Let me see. Phantom? Yeah, we'll just go Phantom. I'm probably not going to use them now that I think about it. Just because I don't know how to trade on emulator. Anyway, he's in the PC. We'll take a look at him after. Okay. Chandler wants to fight. Yeah, and besides Drifloon, there's a lot of other Pokemon that have crazy entries. In Gen 3, the remake for Red version, Fire Red. Ooh, ouch. The Pokedex entry for Ghastly says that it can topple an adult Indian elephant in like a couple seconds, which is kind of crazy. Phew, that spirit left. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty hard to find a Cubone here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I might, and also I may start skipping through battles, just so we can actually get through this place. I love this part of the game for sure. I love Lavender Town. I always used to train here for a while, getting a Ghastly up, because Ghastly was one of the Pokemon I used. And, you know, I have a problem with how Ghastly is a ghost poison type, you know? It should be a straight ghost. It makes Psychic that much more powerful in this gen. It was just so OP, it was ridiculous. What am I doing? Oh, can't go up there. Should have had this episode of Halloween, but I was a little slow. We've been training Freedom for a while. The other thing you can use on Ghosts is any kind of special move. Normal attacks will not work. So, anything like a tackle or bite, any normal fighting, rock, ground, those won't have any effect on... Nope. Those won't have any effect on Ghost Pokemon, unfortunately. Be cursed with me. Gwah! Yeah, the only thing that will actually work will be like fire, grass, water, any special moves, electric. Fortunately, we have a few Pokemon that can take care of business. Ouch. Lick can get you paralyzed too, so we gotta be careful. They've got, I think they have pretty high special defense though, Ghastlies. There is a healing section of this tower, so that's the one good thing. We can heal up pretty easy. Now the only problem is Venus being a grass type. It can hit Ghastly, but the grass moves will be not very effective because Ghastlies are part poison. Uh-oh, this ain't good. That's okay. Bowser's gonna snap out of this. He's gonna pull through. He's gonna pull through. It's okay. I believe. There we go. That's our team. That's our team building right there. That's our friendship. That's what's carrying us through. Okay, I better switch. I'll try one more time. One more time. There we go. He's no longer confused. He's gonna have to sit out after this though. What? Yeah, pretty creepy. Possession, ghosts that drag you away. And this is a kid's game, right? So it's kind of messed up. I don't know if flying actually hurts Ghost. We're gonna try it. This is where Butterfree is really shining. Freedom is key here. We're just gonna skip through this. Ugh, beat me not. But Ghost Pokemon are pretty cool typings too. They were my favorite at one point. You know what? Even that being said, they still are pretty cool. Like there's so many different combos. One of my favorite ghost types is Shedinja. It's a bug ghost. Oh, flying does hurt them. Cool. I don't think flying's special though. I thought flying was physical. Shedinja from Generation 3. It evolves from Ninjask. Really cool Pokemon. It's just like the hollowed out husk of a cicada, or cicada. And that's just, it's pretty interesting. It's got, once again, it has a creepy Pokedex. Oh, Cubone. That would have been cool to encounter. It has a creepy Pokedex entry as well. It talks about if you look into the back of its shell, it'll drain your soul. So the trainer, to look at your Pokemon, you see it from the back while you're battling, right? So I guess you just lost your soul. And what else? There's that. There's a Ghost Flying with Drifloon. There is Straight Ghost with Mischievous. Coffergigas is pretty cool in Generation 5. It's kind of like a mask that evolves into a big coffin. Pretty interesting. Oof. Oh, and that's the good thing too. Ghost does not affect normal type. I think it does affect fighting, but it doesn't affect normal. Now, is there any trainers up here? Okay, we're gonna skip through this. There, see this little square that's below us? That's the healing pad that we can use. You shall join us. Another interesting theory behind Gary being at Pokemon Tower is a recent theory I just stumbled upon. Proto Mario and Noggin were talking about it on their YouTube channels about how Gary actually might be a Team Rocket member, and it's really interesting. There's a lot of things that could suggest that he definitely has joined the team. First of all, every time we encounter him after a certain point in the game, he's around Team Rocket. So it's kind of a suggestion that he's part of the team. One thing is, he's here in the tower as Team Rocket is here. He talks about Cubone, how he caught a Cubone, but he can't find Marowak. Is that because he was involved with taking out Marowak, and he was able to catch the baby, Haunter, catch the baby Cubone? The other thing is, when we fight Giovanni for the second time at the Sylph Company, which we will in Saffron City later on, Gary's there. And the thing is, how do you get there? How would Gary have gotten up there if he didn't have a card key? And he's at a point farther along than Red is. So it kind of suggests that he might have been involved with them. It's just, the other thing is that there is no... Oh, cool. So this is the white magic area. We can heal. Yeah, so essentially, he's there. How did he get ahead of Red? There is some people say that he snuck in because he was following Red, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting. The other thing is, he rises to the top of the Pokemon League pretty quickly, and he beats Giovanni at the gym before you do. So could it have been that Giovanni rewarded him for all his hard work as a Rocket member? He had connections with Professor Oak, so that's why Rocket would have valued him, would have wanted to have him on their team. There's more theories. I'm not doing it any justice, so I'm gonna put a link in the description. I'm gonna link you guys to Noggin's YouTube page, or his video about it anyway. It's pretty interesting stuff. Makes you think anyway. I love Pokemon theories. It totally was not something that the developers had ever thought of when they were making the story, but it's cool that like fans kind of take it to that level, you know? Okay, so let's see here. Another nugget, we can sell that again. Let's switch out and have Bowser get a little more experience. Yeah, there's some cool, definitely some cool ghost Pokemon. There's a ghost ground type, Golurk. It's like a big golem. It's pretty interesting. Haunter, eh? This is gonna be difficult. Oh, man. Water Gun does not do much damage to them. And see, under-leveled Haunter. Ghastly evolves at level 25. Uh-oh, paralyzed. Last thing we needed right now. Booyah, Bowser, you pulled through. Way to go, buddy. We should probably go heal Bowser up. Okay. I know, guys, it's kind of annoying to have to, like, fight every Pokemon, so that's why I'm definitely trying to speed through here. We fought this girl. Yeah, I think we did. Okay. So many encounters. Should have brought a repel. Bowser should make light work of this thing. It is a level 24, but... Now, if this was any other generation, Bite would be a great move to have, because it would be a dark move, and dark is good against Ghost. But unfortunately, that's not the scenario. Nightshade. Nightshade is an attack that is as powerful as the level that you are at. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think its damage is equal to the level that the Pokemon's at. So if you go... currently we were just at 61 HP. If you went 24 back, you'd be at 85. So it's definitely, that's what Nightshade does. It can be dangerous when you think about it, because if you level up your Pokemon all the way to level 100, and it has Nightshade, Nightshade will be doing 100 damage every time. Okay. Yeah, we'll go Freedom again. Give me blood. So creepy. So creepy. There is a scary game, or a creepypasta, that I read also. It's called Pokemon Black version. And this was before... I think it's Pokemon Black version. It might be something else, but there was supposedly before the Generation 5 make of Pokemon Black and White, there was supposed to be a game called Pokemon Black, which was supposed to be in line with Generation 1. So it was the same style of gameplay as Generation 1 with red version, blue version, yellow version. And what happens is, you end up, I think what you end up doing is you end up having an actual Ghastly as your first starting Pokemon. Let's have Venus here. I don't know how good Venus is going to be, but... And when you go through the game, when you beat a trainer, instead of them like just going away... Acid might not have been the best move. Sorry guys, I'm kind of split focus here. Instead of just defeating them, what happens is they become tombstones. And then at the end of the game, when you beat it, you go through all the people that you killed, and it's kind of freaky. Like, you beat the Elite Four, and then I think the Ghost Pokemon kills you. Something like that. It's pretty scary. There's other creepypastas with a thing called Buried Alive. It's a Pokemon that you fight, supposedly in here. It's like a zombie that comes out of the grave. There's a thing called White Hand. It's just some interesting stuff. People have hacked the games for them to actually have gameplay of it, and it's kind of cool. Okay, I switched Venus in there just because like Freedom was taking... I didn't want it to keep getting confused and hurting itself. Man, we just can't kill these things straight up. Always takes like 2 hits. Or 3 hits. Yeah! Good job, Freedom. Psybeam, perfect. Okay, we definitely want to keep Psybeam. The thing is... I'm just trying to think of a good moveset to have for Freedom in the future. If we're not gonna use... if we're not gonna use Ghastly, because we can't evolve it, then we should probably keep Butterfree. And what I'm thinking about doing is keeping Sleep Powder, teaching it Dream Eater eventually, so it can put something to sleep, then eat its dream. It does a lot of damage. I definitely want to have Psybeam, and then I'm thinking about, maybe another move, but I'm gonna get rid of Confusion. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, Psybeam's just a more powerful psychic attack. Okay, so... who should we train here? I'm curious. I'm gonna see if ground moves can hit Ghost. I don't think they can, but I was wrong about flying, so we'll see. Okay, let's see if it'll work. So we dig, it misses. It hits, and it's super effective. Great. Makes sense. I understand why it would be super effective, because ground beats poison, but I'm surprised. In later generations, Gengar's weakness, or the Ghost Poison type, has an advantage over ground only because it gains the ability Levitate. So, oh, okay, this is the encounter, guys. But anyway, before we encounter this ghost, um, essentially, ground should be good against Ghost Poison, but Ghost Poison types have an ability called Levitate, so they're able to avoid ground moves. They're immune to them, so it kind of takes away that weakness, which is pretty cool. Anyway, begone, intruders. Ghost appeared. Sylph Scope unveiled the ghost's identity. Wild Marowak. It's a ghost Marowak. So we're both ground types. I'm just gonna dig. Okay, it's getting pumped. Easy as that. You know what? I just realized, could we have caught that? I don't think you can. But it would have been cool if we could. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Jeez, now I'm actually curious if we could have caught that thing. That would have been cool. I'll look into that after. If we could have, I'm gonna kill myself. We'll keep Douglas out. What do you want? Why are you here? So what Team Rocket was trying to do was, they were trying to, I think they were trying to catch some ghost Pokemon. There's different theories as to why they were here. One theory is that Giovanni is actually not a bad guy, and he's trying to correct a mistake he made. I will get into that theory another day. It's a pretty interesting one, though. Yeah, the team's doing pretty good. Everybody's at a decent level. After this, we're probably going to go and fight Erica. Okay, we'll switch out here. Time for Bitey to wreck house. Oh yeah. Golbat, we'll keep him in. Holy smokes, look at that sprite, eh? The tongue is disgusting. Nice. Bitey levels up. And as we beat them, they leave, which is pretty cool. Should we have Douglas again, or should we? Well, let's go Venus. This old guy came and complained about us harming useless Pokemon. We're taking it over as adults. We're talking it over as adults. Yeah, Mr. Fuji is here. What's cool about Mr. Fuji is he's a just like a Pokemon breeder that takes care of Pokemon in Lavender Town. Usually he takes care of abandoned Pokemon. And the thing is, he has an item called the Poke Flute, which we are going to need in order to wake up Snorlax and actually progress through this game. The other theory is that he was involved with the production of Mewtwo on Cinnabar Island, and he used to be a research scientist with Blaine and other people. We'll go Douglas here. Yeah, if you've ever seen Pokemon Origins, you'll know what I'm talking about. The other theory is that he was involved with Mega Evolution, but that's kind of like, I think that was kind of put in by Game Freak just because X and Y came out. They're trying to make raise awareness. It's kind of advertising for them. Pokemon are only good for making money. Stay out of our business. It's crazy the honor system that exists in this game. If you defeat a criminal organization in a Pokemon battle, they'll just totally stop doing what they do. It's interesting for sure. Because you would think that even if they lost, they'd probably use cheap tactics and just like take out a gun, you know? You're not saving anyone, kid. Another Zubat. The reason I'm not using Dig here is because Dig will not hit Zubat. Even though it's a poison type and we would have the advantage, being a poison flying, ground cannot hit a flying type. We're just gonna keep Douglas in. Be nice if we learn Slash soon. So far so good. Eradicate. We'll keep Douglas in. So we can always dig. He tried hitting us, but we got him. Oh yeah. Nice. Zubat, we will switch out. Let's go Venus. Just so we can level up everybody. This is super effective, I think. Yeah. Oh, critical hit. Oh boy, that's dangerous. We can do this though. Yeah, there we go. That was close. I got scared. You're not getting away with this. Well, we just did. And let's go talk to Mr. Fuji. I never remember what these statues don't say anything. Hey, you came to save me. Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gotten to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Okay. Where'd you go, sir? There he is. Okay, he's at the back here. Rex Saturn, your Pokedex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. Here's the Pokeflute. Upon hearing Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. It's actually pretty broken too, because you can use it mid-battle. And forget buying Awakenings, you can just use a Pokeflute in a battle, and it can wake up a sleeping Pokemon. It's kind of cool. So yes, perfect. We have the Pokeflute. One thing I forgot to do, guys, was a little story time. Let me see here. One of the people I forgot to talk about, I think, was Eevee. And I don't know if we talked about Gyarados either, so let's do it. This has been a couple episodes now, so... Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon. Rarely seen in the wild, huge and vicious, it is capable of destroying entire cities in a rage. Pretty crazy. Look at the height of this thing. It is a long Pokemon. 21 feet. And like 500 pounds. Ridiculous. And then we have Eevee. Eevee, the evolution Pokemon. Its genetic code is irregular. It may mutate if it is exposed to radiation from element stones. And yeah, that's everything. We're gonna see this guy soon. Okay. Besides that, guys, I think we've done everything here. Next episode, what we're gonna be doing is heading to Celadon. We're gonna take on Erica's gym. And that'll probably be next episode. We might go catch Snorlax after too. But for now, oh, I forgot. Question of the day. Question of the day is, what is your favorite Ghost-type Pokemon? From any generation. If I had to say my favorite, could be Shedinja. It's pretty high up there. But if I had to, I think I'd have to say Chandelure. Just because it's a Ghost Fire type. It's based on like a creepy Chandelier. It's in Gen 5. It's a cool Pokemon. It's pretty interesting. It learns good moves. Will-O-Wisp. I like how it learns Hex and Inferno. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, let me know what yours is. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been another episode. Rex Saturn Gaming, Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. run. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, talk to you later and have a good one.